Next question. What's your name?
Asger Holmgaard, Roskilde. Besides yourself, who's the best ever rock and roll band in the world?
UFO.
UFO. I think in the last few years, there's a lot of great young bands. Machine Head, The Sword, Lamb of God. A lot of harder bands that are coming up that are really exciting. Mastodon.
All the bands touring with Metallica.
Yeah.
Of course.
We try to bring them with us and share the love.
Who inspired you as kids when you were kids growing up? Who inspired
UFO.
you to be?
No. For me, it was Deep Purple. I saw Deep Purple i Copenhagen i 73. Okay, 2 gange i 73 i februar og december.
Okay, geeks.
He was there holding that same beer.
and then it went into, for me, like Uriah Heep and Status Quo and Sweet and Slade and all those bands. And then what was a big turning point for me was in 1980, the Iron Maiden and the Saxon and the Motorhead stuff that started coming out of England. That was the big stuff for me.
Yeah, Asger, he's just keep talking about bands.
Asger's just happy to be here.
Exactly.
Free beer.
Give Asger a hand, please, for the free.
Help yourself, buddy. Have mine.
Next question.
Hi, Kim from Denmark. Besides your own albums, which album do you find the best rock album in the history ever?
That's a hard one. Strangers in the Night, UFO. I love UFO because I love Michael Schenker's guitar playing, obviously, and so, I mean, when I was a kid, I mean, there was hard rock, and then there was a heavier sort of hard rock, and I found that in UFO, and then later bands like Thin Lizzy, and and when 1980 came around, and I discovered bands like Motorhead and Iron Maiden and Tigers of Pantang and all those bands, to me, all that stuff is just perfect, and I would not change any of that stuff if I had to, and so there you have it.
Thank you very much.
Can I have the next question?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Jesper from Denmark. James.
Yep.
Do you keep track of how many guitars you own by now? and if you do, which one is your favorite, if you have one?
Well, there's a lot of favorites. I have so many ideas on artwork and things I want to do for guitars, and then you get the guitar painted and done up nicely, or inlays, and then you plug it in and it sounds terrible. That's the problem. So most of the guitars that I really like are the ones that are beat up and old, and my favorite is the old Flying V from Kill 'Em All that I used on this record again. You might see it somewhere in there, but I have the Truckster guitar from ESP, which I love, and then the Iron Cross guitar. Those three, and along with Ken Lawrence, the Explorer. And okay, all right.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of guitars.
Keep on going.
And the Mummy. Remember to get all the endorsements in there.
I have no idea how many guitars I have, but I usually just play 4.
I can only play one at a time, bro.
I'll teach you.
How many do you have?
Thank you.
How many do you have, Kirk?
It's somewhere in the three digits.
Okay, we will take.
I have one.
Oh.
Kurt gave me a guitar one day. I was like,
had an extra
for Christmas.
And it's a good guitar, or is it up?
It's great.
Oh.
It's a Richie Blackmore.
Richie Blackmore. Yeah, guitar circa around Deep Purple.
And Richie Blackmore signed it, right?
Yeah.
But you spelled it wrong.
Be quiet.
Okay, we will take the 2 last questions.